When they spoke to their best friend, they couldn't stop talking about how you've completely changed their world, making them realize what true love feels like. It's as if you've opened their eyes to a reality they never knew existed. They confided in their best friend, admitting that every time they see you, their heart races uncontrollably, and they can't help but feel that you're the missing piece they've been searching for their entire life. In their conversation with their best friend, they revealed how they've never felt this kind of connection with anyone else before. They believe that meeting you was more than just chance. It was fate bringing two souls together. As they poured out their thoughts to their best friend, they confessed that the way you laugh, the way you look at them, has them completely captivated. They can't get enough of you, and they're scared of how deeply they're falling. They couldn't hide their feelings when they spoke to their best friend, sharing that every thought of you makes their heart swell with a kind of joy they've never known. They're convinced that you're the one who can truly make them happy. When they talked to their best friend, they admitted that thinking of you keeps them up at night. They replay every conversation, every moment with you, wondering if you feel the same way they do. In a moment of vulnerability, they told their best friend that they're terrified of losing you, even though you're not theirs to lose. They can't imagine their life without you in it, and that thought scares them more than anything. Their best friend was the first to hear that you're constantly on their mind. They confessed that they're afraid to tell you just how much they care, fearing that it might scare you away. They revealed to their best friend that your kindness and warmth have left an indelible mark on their heart. They never believed in love at first sight until they met you, and now they're questioning everything they thought they knew about love. They admitted to their best friend that they've never been this open about their feelings with anyone else. You've broken down their walls, and now they're scared of how vulnerable they feel around you. During a late-night conversation, they told their best friend that they've fallen for you harder than they ever thought possible. They can't stop thinking about you, and it's driving them wild. They confided in their best friend that they've started to imagine a future with you, a future filled with laughter, love, and happiness. They can't believe how quickly you've become a central part of their dreams. They shared with their best friend how they can't get enough of the way you make them feel alive, seen, and truly loved. They never thought someone could have such a profound effect on their life. They confessed to their best friend that every time they're near you, they feel an electric connection that they've never experienced before. It's as if you were meant to be in their life, and now they can't imagine being without you. In a candid moment, they told their best friend that they're starting to believe in destiny, all because of you. They can't shake the feeling that you were meant to cross paths and that something beautiful is on the horizon. They admitted to their best friend that your presence in their life has brought them a sense of peace they've been searching for. They're finally starting to understand what it means to truly care for someone. They told their best friend that they can't stop replaying the way you smile at them. It's a smile that lights up their darkest days and gives them hope for a brighter tomorrow. They revealed to their best friend that they're willing to take a leap of faith with you, even if it means risking everything. They believe that what you share is worth fighting for. In a heartfelt conversation, they told their best friend that they've never felt this way before. It's a feeling so deep and consuming that they're scared to even name it, but they know it's something real. They confess to their best friend that you've become their favorite thought, the person they turn to in their mind whenever they need comfort or reassurance. You're their safe haven in a chaotic world. They admitted to their best friend that they're afraid of how much they're starting to care about you. They've never felt this way before, and it's both exhilarating and terrifying. They told their best friend that your presence in their life has been a game changer. They're no longer content with the way things were before. They want more. They want you. They revealed to their best friend that you've made them believe in love again. After years of doubt and heartache, they're finally ready to open their heart. And it's all because of you. They admitted to their best friend that they're scared of how much they need you. You've become their anchor, their safe place, and they don't know what they'd do without you. They shared with their best friend that they've never felt so alive before. Being around you makes them feel like they're truly living, and they can't imagine going back to a life without that spark. They revealed to their best friend that every moment they spend with you feels like a dream. They're afraid that one day they'll wake up and you'll be gone, leaving them with nothing but memories. They confessed to their best friend that they've been writing down their feelings for you in a journal, trying to make sense of the overwhelming emotions that you've stirred up in them. They told their best friend that they've started to believe in love again because of you. After everything they've been through, you've given them hope that true love still exists. They admitted to their best friend that they're terrified of how much they've grown to care for you. It's a feeling they've never experienced before, and they're not sure they're ready for it. They shared with their best friend that they've been dreaming about you every night, imagining what it would be like to have you by their side, to build a life together full of love and happiness. They revealed to their best friend that they're scared of how deeply they've fallen for you. It's a feeling that's both exhilarating and terrifying, and they're not sure how to handle it. They confess to their best friend that they've never felt this connected to anyone before. You understand them in ways no one else ever has, and it scares them how much they need that connection. They admitted to their best friend that they've been thinking about the future, and you're the only person they see by their side. They're scared of how much they want that future to become a reality. They shared with their best friend that they're afraid of losing you, even though they haven't fully had you yet. The thought of not having you in their life is something they can't bear to imagine. They revealed to their best friend that they've never felt this vulnerable before. You've seen sides of them that no one else has, and it scares them how much power you have over them. They confess to their best friend that they've been falling for you since the moment they met you. It was slow at first, but now it's all-consuming, and they don't know how to stop. They admitted to their best friend that they're scared of how much they've come to rely on you. You've become their confidant, their support system, and they're not sure they can go back to a life without you. They shared with their best friend that they've never been this nervous around anyone before. You make their heart race, their palms sweat, and yet they wouldn't trade this feeling for anything in the world. They revealed to their best friend that they've started to daydream about what life would be like with you. They see themselves waking up next to you, sharing quiet moments, and building a life together. They confessed to their best friend that they're scared of how much they're starting to care about you. They've always been so careful with their heart, but with you, it feels like it's out of their control. They admitted to their best friend that they've been imagining what it would be like to introduce you to their family, to see you become a part of their world in a way that feels both terrifying and right. They shared with their best friend that they're scared of how much they've grown to care for you. They've never felt this way before, and it's both exhilarating and terrifying. They revealed to their best friend that they've been thinking about you every day, wondering what you're doing, if you're thinking about them too. You've taken up permanent residence in their thoughts. They confessed to their best friend that they're starting to feel things they never thought they'd feel again. You've reignited a passion in them that they thought was long gone. They admitted to their best friend that they're afraid of how much they've come to rely on you, how much your presence in their life means to them. They don't want to lose you, but they're scared of what might happen if they get too close. They shared with their best friend that they've never met anyone like you before. You're a breath of fresh air in a world that's often too stifling, and they're grateful every day that you walked into their life. They revealed to their best friend that they've been falling for you since the day they met you. It was slow at first, almost unnoticeable, but now it's all-consuming, and they don't know how to stop.